Live from Studio 129, it's the Geekiverse Show, hosted by, straight from the bank vault, Josiah Leroy, featuring Sam, SS9, BB-8's cousin Sarvis, Trevor, 2.0, White, the Geekiverse's second favorite redhead, and the guy who looks just like his dad, Adam Herr.
What is up, everybody? My name is Josiah Leroy. If you didn't hear Grumpy just say it 3 seconds ago, it's been a while. We're excited to be back. We're talking about our most anticipated video games of the fall season. Check it out at thegeekiverse.com. We wrote an article on it a few weeks ago. Let's jump into Sam's first. At number 5, you had South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
Yes. I was waiting for you to say it. I was like, how is he going to pronounce this? And will it be entertaining?
I made it up on the fly. Did everybody play the first game?
Yes.
No. I heard it was very, very good, though.
I'm not a South Park fan. I don't dislike it. I just was always kind of blah. I really enjoyed this game.
I watched Let's Plays of it. I never actually played it.
This guy, the Let's Player over there.
Yeah.
All right, so Sam, you're very excited about this. Coming out in December.
I love it. It's an amazing. I love Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They are fantastic. Everything they touch turns to gold. I think I even mentioned that in my article. They made a musical.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
The first line.
Yeah, they made a musical. They got I think 8 or 9 Tony Awards for it. Like anything they touch is just very good. And I was worried when they first made Stick of Truth if it was going to be good or not. And it was just brilliant. Like the whole part when they're in Canada and it's all 8-bit.
It's hilarious.
Fantastic.
I love the premise of it.
Great. Yeah.
And I love the premise of this one, which is superhero themed like Marvel.
Yep.
The MCU basically.
Yep, exactly.
And they said they were not going to do any more games. They were like, we can't. We spent so much time on it, 3-4 years in development.
Yep.
And then on E3 they're like, well, we said we weren't gonna, but it's kind of like copy and paste now. They're like, once you get it done once, you can just kind of do it again. So that'll be a fun Christmas game.
Yep.
Number 4, you had Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yes.
11-18.
Yes.
You were also a Pokemon guy. More of a Pokemon Go player, though.
Yeah, I play a lot of Pokemon Go. I don't necessarily anymore, but there's a lot of stuff that's changing around, so maybe I might
Do you know
start.
they're doing Poke Tours now where you can get on a bus and travel through a city and they'll take you to Pokestops and gyms? And
That's perfect.
I'm a Poke Tour guy.
Lazy. Oh, God.
I hate you.
Why don't you believe me?
Yeah.
Not even a second's worth. Okay.
So Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's a new region. It's very heavily implied that it's like Hawaiian. It's tropical. They actually got rid of gyms now. They're called Rites of Passage. They're trying to change it, make it fresh for older players, but keep it relatively, bring new players in as well. They have new forms of Pokemon that we all know, like Vulpix has an ice form now. Rattata has a dark form. Snorlax has a new Z move.
I just have to say, some of them look so outrageous.
Yeah.
Like, the Executor one is a palm tree. Which, it's a palm tree to begin with, but, its neck is super, super long.
Yeah.
For anybody that hasn't seen it, it's just outrageous.
And it's a dragon
as it is.
now.
Yeah, I know, and it's super tall. And I love all the memes of, stretching out other Pokemon.
I love that you can just go over now and just be like, all right, we have these dumb Pokemon. Let's make them look dumb.
I've not been to my rites of passage in a long time. I've gained some weight. I was hoping that one would kill. Okay, number 3, Bioshock Collection. Actually, I think this came out today.
It did. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, Beta is playing that. He's going to be reviewing it for the Geekiverse, which it very well may be up by the time you're seeing this video. So Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2.
Or it won't because he's just into a video game coma and hasn't...
That's why he's not here tonight, lazy. Do some work, Beta.
He hasn't surfaced. If you've seen Beta,
He's
please
actually
let
doing
him
some
know
work.
that we're worried.
He is working, so I take that back. Bioshock Infinite also in this collection. If you have not played those games, please stay away from spoilers and do yourself the service of playing Bioshock 1 at least, because that is one of the greatest video game twists of all time. and it will stick with you. I promise. Even regardless of how you feel of the game. What are you smirking at over there,
I
Mister?
just haven't played any of them.
So, well,
I played
Well, now
about.
it's perfect time.
I played
They're all
about
in
5
one day.
minutes.
get your homework pad out, and that's what you're gonna do.
Yep.
I played about 5 minutes of whichever one was on free with gold. Back when.
I think it was Infinite.
Yeah, whichever one that was.
Was
I
it
played
really?
for like 5
Yeah, I
minutes
think
and
it
was
was
like,
That's kind of fresh,
Yeah.
relatively speaking. Elder Scrolls Special Edition.
Skyrim cannot.
Okay, the three of us are very excited about this.
I'm excited for it, but I
You're
don't
gonna be
know
playing
if I
Battlefield
want to.
1.
True.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to pay that much money for a remake.
Yeah, but it's not just a remake though, because you can add mods and stuff to it, and it's gonna look way better.
I want to see what that turns into, because I really have a hard time believing that console developers are going to say, "Yep, here's every game now can have mods," because that's kind of what these are trying to
Well,
do.
most of the Bethesda games you can do, and I think Grand Theft Auto
I-
can do too.
I would be surprised if consoles go over and just open it up like, "Yep, this is a huge success." Like, there's a lot of games like Space Engineers, which is a Xbox One exclusive as of now. Hasn't come out yet, don't know when it's coming out, but that is a game that is heavily modded on the PC. I don't feel like a console developer is going to want you to get into the back end of the system to go over
And-
mod
Well, that's
games.
why-
Skyrim's heavily modded too, especially when you look at PC.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they.
I don't know,
have to do it
I
on
just want
Xbox
to see how
360.
I want to see what happens.
Well, it's not happening
Yeah.
on Sony's. They already said it's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
Thanks
is
a lot, PlayStation.
Yeah. Thanks, Sony.
Well,
Boo.
as to quote the immortal Sam Sarvis, Bethesda take all my money.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm like $60. You can have it.
Me
I
too.
want a remastered. I wanted an HD so much. They added so much more stuff to it. It comes with all the DLCs:
Mhm.
Dragonborn, Dawnguard, Hearthfire.
Award-winning DLC, like
Yeah.
big time good
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it like
Not-
I never bought it for I never bought it for a PC. I'm a console peasant. Sorry, guys. Um,
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, exactly. But like all the stuff that they're putting into it, I don't care. I wanted that game. Elder Scrolls Online was not. I thought it was going to be,
It's
like,
not
Yeah.
Skyrim,
but it's not Skyrim.
But
and,
I am into it at this point. Like, for a while I wasn't,
yeah.
and now all of a sudden I kind of got into it, and I'm playing it more and more and more. And it's not Skyrim, but it still has that edge of Skyrim. Like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is still taking place in the world of
But
Skyrim.
now it is Skyrim,
Yeah.
and now I'm really
Yeah.
excited. And
Yeah.
because Final
It is
Fantasy
Skyrim.
pushed back, so I have like a month. Before
According to the
everything
Geekiverse,
else.
you have a month and a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, wow, an extra day.
Yeah.
Cray. So, I did not get to Skyrim the first time around. I actually worked at GameStop, and I did the midnight release for it. It was awesome, and everyone was excited about it, and it came out at just a terrible time for me. So I only played it really a few hours worth in the scheme of things. This is my commitment. I'm like, okay,
You should then.
Yeah.
this is my time.
This is
This
good
is my
for you,
time.
then. You need to play it. It's a
I
great
want
game.
us to do
Comes
a
out the
let's
same day as
play. Like
Titanfall.
I'm excited. Like I want all of us
Forget
to do like, let's
Titanfall,
plays
play
and stuff with
Skyrim.
Skyrim. It's fantastic.
So we'll come back to your number one pick, but it comes out the same day as Titanfall 2. That is hard for me because I'm a huge Titanfall fan.
I am
So-
too, but it depends what you want to do in Skyrim. If you want to complete that main quest and just go through the main thing and not get through 17 million other
Who does
backlog
that?
Yeah,
quests,
but
good luck with that.
seriously.
You don't do that, no.
But Skyrim is worth playing. At least play a couple hours of Skyrim before you hit Titanfall. I think it would.
You
No.
say a couple hours,
No.
you're gonna do this, you're gonna play it, you're like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I started at 6 p.m.
Oh
How
my
did
gosh.
this happen?
I need to jump in on Titanfall so I can get on the ground floor because that's what I did with Titanfall 1, and I was really good.
Yeah. Okay. That's
So-
fair.
I need to do that, but
Did you get to play the tech test for Titanfall?
No.
I did not either. I downloaded it and then I went to play it the next day and it just kept loading. It was just
ordering a steak and throwing it out.
no. I tried to play it. I launched the game and it just kept loading. It did the little circle loading thing
So
over and
it
over
was-
again. It wouldn't start.
It was not medium well. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, you know where I'm going to be October 28th, so don't come knocking. Number one, you had Final Fantasy 15. You mentioned.
Yes. Yeah. And they pushed it back again. Now the new release date is November 29th.
Yes.
And which I guess is fine because now it gives me time to play Skyrim and not feel guilty about trying to finish Final Fantasy. But I am so excited for this game to the point where I'm like, please don't push it back Again, Square Enix gods, please do not push it.
I am a little leery about that, and I kind of feel like that's gonna be fantastic for the Year 3 video that I make. So if we could just zoom in on that, that'd be great. Sam just crying constantly.
If I get sick, I want my Make-A-Wishes for them to finish.
Oh,
Sam!
oh, wow.
Everyone is like leaning away from you.
That escalated real quick.
Like you're contagious.
Oh,
Like,
man.
oh my gosh. Okay. On that note,
Yeah.
That really got out of hand.
so Square Enix, get your crap together.
Yeah, and Kingdom Hearts 3, come on! Jeez!
Jeez Louise, am I right? Bruder 2.0, let's move on to you. Actually came out today, Recore.
Yeah,
Not getting
and-
great reviews though.
Yeah, that's what I saw, and I'm kind of hesitating now because at first I kind of stumbled upon it. Actually, when I was like looking through the games to write the article,
Were you
I was like,
looking at our posts?
no, that's the thing is I was like looking through to see what games were coming out because I was having a hard time picking out my 5th game. And I was like, oh, Recore, that sounds interesting. I was like, holy crap, this looks amazing. Anything that kind of resembles Borderlands, I'm all about because I loved Borderlands.
Apparently, it's kind of like Stardew Valley in the sense that Stardew Valley is a great game for streaming.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's saying about this. Is it's a great game to just sit down and stream.
Well, good. So I'll watch somebody stream it then.
It's only $40 for what it's worth.
Yeah.
I assume that we'll have a price drop if reviews continue to be negative.
You know,
Give it a month or two.
when a game comes out day one and it's never $60, I'm always like, I wonder why.
Are you trying
What's
to
going
help
on
us? Are you trying to help us, or is it just bad?
Did you notice there was no press leading up to this at all?
Yeah.
by the
No,
way?
and that's the thing that's the reason why I picked it is because I was like, oh yeah, this might be a good game. The trailer looks really good. I looked into some, a little bit of playthrough of it beforehand, just some like game footage, and I thought it looked really good. But apparently not so much.
So it is on Bruner's list as well, if that gives you any red flags, no pun intended.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
He
And
doesn't
then-
know anything.
I should have looked at his list.
Damn it, Bruner. It's been a while since I said that. And then number 1 on Pavlov's. That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Because he is a gamer through and through. So for what it's worth, I don't know, man.
I really hope he got it and hates it.
He won't get it. He's the kind of guy
You're
who will name
evil
the most
tonight.
anticipated and not
You are evil tonight.
And sad.
Evil and sad.
Just a little
Just
bit sad.
overcome with emotion for our exciting debate here. Debate, it's not a debate. Number 4, Battlefield 1. Need we say more? You did a geek play in this.
I did do a geek play in it. Go watch it, because I
'Cause
want
it's
you to
good.
watch
Because
it.
no
It's
one
good.
else has.
And I keep seeing like the beta tests that people keep putting videos out for. I watched yours. I thought
It's
it looked
so
excellent.
good.
Yeah,
I'm terrible. I was terrible in that video, but like, there's a picture on my phone of like, it's so easy to do well in Battlefield now. Like
Yeah.
Battlefield, you couldn't fly in that game unless you put hours and hours into learning how to fly.
Yeah, I said
that
in my
game
review.
was so easy to fly in.
I love how much crap you talked up front, and then got killed like right away.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
like you can have the best part about that game is there's a lot of Battlefield games like big time in Battlefield 4. You can play Battlefield 4 and you can get a good team and then that's it. Like that's how the match is going to go every single time. That
Yeah.
match, one team is going to win it regardless.
And in Battlefield 3 it was kind of like that too, but I was
This one is so different. Like the maps and sometimes, and maybe this is just beta. Again, this is all basing all of this off of beta footage.
not Jeff Beta.
We talk about him a lot.
No, he was in the video too. You were in the video. But like, it's weird. Like sometimes you would get the train. That train would come in, and sometimes you wouldn't. Like that might just be beta because in the early beta, you didn't play a full match. Then towards the end of the beta, they're like, all right, now you get a full match, go. And so you got the train more often. But then at the same time, some games you would have a sandstorm. Some games would be completely different.
I saw some people were saying that sometimes you would spawn in and there was a bug where you wouldn't get a weapon.
Yeah, that
Right
happened
away.
to me. That happened to me once. That
I
actually
think
happened
that-
to me the first time I recorded, and it happened, and then I had to shut down and start up again. But that's
Yeah.
just beta. Like,
Well, I mean, me being like a big World War I, World War II, I really like looking into the history of that kind of stuff. And that's how it was back in the day. Like, sometimes you would not spawn in. Sometimes you would go to the battlefield and maybe there was some kind of mishap and you would lose your weapon.
Yeah, no,
and that's how it was.
I really think that was
You
just
glitch out.
that's just that was
Glitches in
purely
the
a
trench.
beta glitch because like with that you'd see like this. I saw this happen. There's another channel out there called Operator Drewski. He has a video and it starts off with him driving one of the light cars. And all of a sudden, he's got 3 people in the car, and the car just disappears, and they just drop down to the sand and all stand up, and they're like,
Yeah. And
beta?
You'll have that, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You'll have that with the beta. So hopefully they'll have that all ironed out that time.
There's some
Comes up.
stuff in it that's like, for a beta, it ran really smoothly. I mean, yes, there were glitches because it's beta. Like the car,
Battlefield usually does.
the
It's pretty
car,
good.
the
Yeah.
car glitching out. Sometimes you don't have a weapon. Sometimes the game would get a little weird with your internet, where it just kind of everything would stop. But like the lag that you would see, like normally when you play a game online, you see lag. Everything is lagging.
Mm.
The lag that I was seeing was I was lagging. Like the entire game was just moving itself, normal speed, everything was happening. I was the one that was like, nope, I'm moving, now I'm stopped. Now I'm moving, now I'm stopped. Like that was, but that could be beta, that could just be crappy Time Warner Cable internet. Time Warner Cable, you suck.
You do.
Have fun playing Battlefield 1 on the day it comes out now, because they're watching this.
I don't care.
So I have a question. I have a big question. Who do you think is going to be the FPS champion for 2016? Is it going to be Infinite Warfare
No.
or is it going to be Battlefield 1?
Battlefield
Funny
1.
that you bring this up, because I kind of had some flashbacks this week, because Battlefield and Call of Duty.
Non-flashbacks? No.
You know, I mean, Alright, go.
1 second.
Yeah.
So not flashbacks. Anyway, when we worked together
Yeah.
a few years back, Battlefield 3 came out along with Modern Warfare 3.
Yes.
And we all kind of thought like that might have been the year that, that was the dent in the armor.
Yeah.
Not so much,
Mhm.
sadly, even
Yeah.
though Battlefield 3 was phenomenal.
Mhm.
Call of Duty is always going to sell. I shouldn't say always. I think it's going to definitely outsell Battlefield this year, but I think it's going to make up more ground than ever because they made the decision to go back in time where Call of Duty went so far forward. I barely know anything out really about this Call of Duty. Usually I
the
study up
beta's
on it, I pre-order it, I enjoy it. I
the beta's
really do.
coming out for that one, but it starts, actually, it might,
That's just going to be a demo.
it might have already happened, but they released it only to PlayStation for the first like week or two,
Yes.
and then it's coming to Xbox.
So my thing is Call of Duty will still be champ, but it's not even
They're
close.
definitely going to be champ when they're charging $80 to get Modern Warfare. So they're not going to see any decrease in sales.
That's
If
why
anything,
they
they're going
did
to
it.
say, they're going to
Yeah.
see an increase of sales because they're charging $80 versus their normal $60 for. And no one wants.
Well,
just
I don't know if you're
No,
gonna-
I think
There's
I
a
think your
difference
quantity
between-
will still be similar.
There's
not,
a difference
not just your
between
dollar amount.
seeing an increase in sales and an increase of money made.
Yeah.
You're going to see more money made just for the fact that it's an $80 game. You're
Yeah.
right. But that $80 or that $20 that they're upcharging might really make up the amount of money that they're going to lose on people not buying it and going to Battlefield 1. Like if that YouTube trailer is any sense of what's actually going to happen on those 2 launch days, you really might see Call of Duty not sell as well as we're used to.
Well, I think we should wrap things up for this segment. What is your thought?
I'm the elite FPS player of the Geekiverse.
Self-proclaimed.
No, that was the EA sent me the thing. I sent you that. I got to try the beta for free, and they requested that I went over and did stuff because I
They
was
wanted
an
to see
elite
you play
FPS
some goofy
player.
Let's Plays. Geek Plays, sorry. Trevor, do you think this
Get the
is...
branding right, loser.
Oh, slap your face.
I get the Geekiverse too.
Just not
Whatever.
putting up with anything.
I've had it up to here, mister. Trevor, what do you think? Is this the year that we get the essentially no gap?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to tell because you have those hardcore people that are super hardcore for Call of Duty.
They're just like the Madden players, the NHL players.
Yeah,
Same
exactly.
thing.
They'll get it every year. Doesn't
But not
matter.
Bruner. Not Bruner though. He's
Couldn't
not
do that again if I
level.
tried. Let's wrap up part 1 here. A few more games to talk about. That being said, we are at Buffalo Comic-Con this weekend, Buffalo Convention Center, Saturday and Sunday. Come say hi to us. The Geekiverse has a booth. We'll be selling our geek swag. doing some interviews. Please stop by to say hi. We'd enjoy to talk some geek stuff with you. Where can we find everyone on Twitter except for Sam?
I know. I still haven't gotten one. I don't want to. I don't want people to talk to me. No, I'm just kidding. No, I am.
So if you see Sam at Buffalo Comic Con, don't talk to her. Trevor.
At Trevor_White_. I gotta change that.
Damn it!
It's such a mouthful.
Yeah,
Adam.
you do.
Anyway.
Adam J. Her.
I am at Josiah D. Leroy. Thank you so much for watching.
So yeah, it's sniping has become very difficult. I might get this guy. Never mind. Oh, can I hit that plane?
We have taken objective Charlie.
Oh, I just missed it. So we're losing. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so we're losing pretty badly, as you can see up there at the top.
We are losing objective Delta.
What just killed me? Oh, it's fine. So that's one of our tanks right there. You can see it's pretty awesome. Oh, it's got a flamethrower on it. What? I did not know this.